Well, it's a difficult subject, but it's important to know where to turn after your child is sexually abused. News 8 has partnered with personal injury attorney Brooke Goff from the Goff Law Group to bring you the law down. Attorney Goff, thank you for being here and welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we hear about this involving the church. You were involved with a case involving the Boy Scouts, so tell us your role.
Sure. So I represented 17 John Does, because I only bring these cases if I can bring them anonymously for the clients, and 2 Jane Does with Boy Scouts of America on the other side. Yeah, it was the largest case. I say the largest case. It was the largest amount of plaintiffs in one case brought against Boy Scouts of America, I guess, until that point.
So when you have a case like this, is there a statute of limitations?
It's a great question. So there is, and there's exceptions, right? So firstly, if you're abused as a child, so you get 30 years plus the age of majority. So that's until you're age 48. Okay. That doesn't mean 48 years old and 3 days. That means 30 years plus the age of majority. Okay? So you're 48th birthday. And let me tell you something, that's so important, because I get people, they saw the case of the Boy Scouts that I brought, and they're like, I'm 49, and I'm like,
it's too late at that point?
The legislature's right now working on extending that date. I don't really want to talk about that now because it's not in stone yet, but you know, there are exceptions to that rule, such as there's one, it's fraudulent concealment. So if the institution concealed the knowledge that they knew that you were being abused or abuse was going on for the purposes of avoiding litigation, then you could potentially get that in if you're over the age of 48. I did that in my Boy Scout case. So all my clients were over 48.
Okay. Now, are these typically criminal or civil cases?
Great question. So it could be either or.
Sure.
I deal with civil, but the criminal aspect of it is typically dealt with early on. So when people come forward 30 years later, 25 years later, typically the time for the criminal or the state's interest in bringing the criminal is very, very diminished. So typically we only bring the civil aspect of it, and we bring it against institutions. In this case, you're talking about Boy Scouts of America. We do all institutions, Boys and Girls Clubs, churches, obviously we all know about the churches, and doctors, believe it or not.
So it is individual or institution?
I do individual institution. Most attorneys do not do individual because there's no money to be had. I say shame on you that it's not about the money. It's about getting people justice, and unfortunately in this business you don't always make money. It's part of what you do. I do individual cases. Most attorneys do not. Now, do I need the evidence to be there? Of course, right? However, I don't look at a case versus an individual any different than I look at a case versus an institution. Our work is no lesser, but you know, obviously the amount of money at the end is probably much lessened if you're suing an individual versus an institution.
Right, that makes sense. What typically is the first step for a client if they decide they want to file and go through with this?
Sure, so you need an attorney. You're not going to bring this case on your own. It's just not. I'm not saying, I mean, I would be happy to meet with you, of course, but I'm not. You need a lawyer. Right. Trust me. These big corporations like BSA, they have these big law firms that will bury you in paperwork. I mean, they bury lawyers in paperwork. So the first thing I would do is call a lawyer, and I'd call for you. It's different strokes for different folks. You need to sit down with these lawyers. You need to look at them and say, what do you bring to the table? And you need to walk out of that office feeling comfortable. Whether it be me or somebody else, it doesn't make a difference. You need to, because that person, you're going to share some of those intimate secrets you've shared. Right. Probably you haven't even told your husband or wife, right? So you want to make sure you feel comfortable, and you want to make sure it's an attorney that has experience doing this. That's key. You do not want to be, you know, the test product. You do not.
The first case.
You do not want to be, and you also don't want to be the nicest house in the block either, right? You don't want to be the best case in the office. So you really need to know the questions to ask and ask those questions in order to be able to move forward. And I think in one of our law down segments, we're going to be covering this in the 96 segment.
It kind of leads to my next question, though, for you. This is a traumatic experience for a family, for an individual. How does your role as an attorney kind of shift with something like this?
So much. So you get much more connected to the client and the client's family. We have significant walls put up in the office as far as ethical walls. Not everybody in my office knows my actual client's name. In the BSA case, I was the only one that knew who they were. So the paralegals working on the files didn't know who they were. You know, I think anonymity is key, because the reason why people don't come forward is because they're afraid they're going to be ostracized, and they're afraid that they're going to be harassed, and they're afraid that the stigma is going to carry with them. What a lot of people don't know is that you can bring these cases anonymously, and nobody can find out outside the defendant who you are. It's anonymous. And it's called the pseudonym. And that's how people come in my office, BSA, church, whoever it is, individual, I tell them the only way I'll take your case is if you agree to allow me to do it with anonymity. If you do not, I'm not the attorney for you.
That's so important.
To me, because people, unless you go through it and see it, which I have with my clients, you do not know the type of stigma that can potentially carry you. You will go to a family function if they knew who you were, and they'd be like, I'm so sorry.
Right.
People don't want
You don't
that.
want to deal
You don't
with
want
that.
that.
That makes sense.
And anonymity is key. And if an attorney is willing to take your case and is willing to allow your name and your image be out there in public, I'd say you should reconsider it.
All right,
that's the hard rule in my office.
How do we get a hold of you?
Sure, 203-399-0000 is our phone number. You can text that number too. Again, 203-399-0000. You can go to our website and check us out, www.golflawgroup.net. Follow us on social media, Golf Law Group, obviously. And we make ourselves available 24 hours a day. So,
Attorney Goff, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.